how I'm gonna replace the factory fog lights for these aftermarket ones. Also, I'm gonna show you another modification about how to keep them on full time. I'm using them as a DRL'S, you know, every time I turn the vehicle on, they stay on. But also I can turn them off with the factory switch. So stay tuned. Look at that shit, all the mold in there. It was worst when I bought it. And it has LEDs in there. And who does that? So I decided to open one of them to clean them. And sure enough, the bulb is not the one goes in this housing. So that's why the previous owner hold it with a bunch of zip ties right there. And that's why all this mold and water went in there, because this bulb is not for here. Look at that. I just cleaned this with my hand, but it was full of mold. Look at that. I don't know if I'm gonna be using this. I have some LED cubes, but looks like I'm gonna be cutting these to make them fit. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I just test again because I forgot everything. As you can see, my key ignition, it's on. I found on the next relay, which is the heater that is close to the fog one. This is the fog. As you can see, I already bent this side of the terminal, and I have my tester right here. On the heater side, this is always hot no matter what. And let me see, those are nothing. So this one comes on with the ignition switch. So let me go and cut it off. So it's off right there, and that's on. So now on the switch, the fog light switch, on, off. So that's gonna work. So we know you have to bend this side of the terminal. I'm gonna take it off and show you so you can do it. So that's how it looks like when you pick it up. Okay, it's the passenger side. All right, so it's gonna look like that. To do this process, guys, we're gonna need 4 to 5 inch piece wire, if it's possible, you know, full copper OFC, and a female terminal. So that's all we need to do this modification. So what I'm gonna do is stick the wire like that, and then as you can see, the 3 pins goes this way, just like that. So just gonna put it right there on the side, and whenever this goes down, it's gonna tie it down. There we go, it's tight enough. Now we're gonna pull this one out, or you have it out. We're gonna go ahead and put our terminal right there, like that. And that's it. That's how it's gonna look like. Now let's go ahead and check. Open the ignition key. Yeah, they are working. That one is bad. It has a something is wrong with this, because yesterday it started malfunctioning. And the next thing is, whenever those are the high beams right there. Oh yeah. Oh wow, I don't know. We're gonna have to do nothing else, because on my previous 4runner, 06 4runner, and the 08 Lexus GX470, you have to do an extra when you turn on the high beams, the fog lights used to come off, and it was a wire right here that you need to jump as well for that, to keep the fog lights on. So on this one, we are good to go. Let me show you. And the fog lights are still on. We got lucky on this one, very lucky. Those are the lights that I was using on my previous cars. It's gonna fit perfect. I'm gonna have to cut it with a Dremel and make it work. Now under here, this factory fog light have a very strong bracket, and I believe that's gonna work for my aftermarket Aurora ones. So you see this edge right here, I'm planning to leave this edge right here. That's what I did. I didn't cut all the way through, or I didn't mark all the way through. So now all I need to see is behind there where exactly the bracket is gonna be and if it's gonna work. I'm just so under here, all we have to do is just remove one bolt. Go slowly so we don't break it. I just removed this a couple days ago, so it shouldn't be that hard as you saw. I did this, you know, but let me show you how it was before. It was way worse. I was trying to make it work better. Look at that shit. How many zip ties? I mean, this one I haven't touched at all. It has mud in there. It's way worse. Let me show you real quick. Look at that lens. I cleaned this. It was a big hole in here. That's why all the mud went in there. These bulbs are not for these housings. So I don't know what the heck he did. So I just put that to prevent water, but the bulb doesn't work anymore. This one I haven't touched it. You see all the mud in there? Yep. I'm gonna take it off. I haven't touched this one since I bought it. Look at that. There is a hole in there because that bulb doesn't belong to this. So that's why it got a lot of mud. These things are no good anymore. All right, I think it's cutting time. Pretty close, guys. Just another 1/8 of an inch. It should be good. We're gonna use this to smooth and, you know, make the thing fit without leaving this thing looking ugly. The best thing to do it is fitting the light from the inside. I was doing it from the outside and kind of don't work. I don't want to go so far. As you can see, I'm almost there. The light's gonna be facing more this way than facing that way, you know. It's gonna look a little bit weird, but I mean, as soon as it does the job for me, I don't care how it's gonna look like so much. I guess I'm gonna get rid of that edge on top so I can have some play, you know, to adjust the light. I was using this grinder a little bit. You need to be very careful with this because you can, you know, cut on the sides. You need to take your time and, you know, detail this hole a lot. I mean, if you want it to make it look good. So you can see now I'm smoothing the edges. I got rid of that edge already. So I'm pretty sure now it has some play to adjust it. Yeah, to the sides, not much, but that's plenty. The light's gonna be facing just like that. I don't want it in. This might look it, you know, make it look better, but this is gonna block the light because this spread the light 100 and I believe it's 180 degree light. Yeah, once the light's gonna hit here, it's not gonna shine on the road. So this is the best, you know, that's on me and my experience with these lights. So this is the best. I don't care about the look. Now the up and down, that's not bad. I don't think it's bad at all. I might grind some more here or up here, and that's gonna be it for this side. Play with it a little bit, side to side and up and down. These lights doesn't matter much because they spread the light 180 degrees. That's a bracket that I was talking about. I need to figure it out what I'm gonna do. These LED pods right here, you can do this with the bracket. You can flip them to make it like that, high, and you can make it short. You just flip it around, and that's how it works. I'm gonna do the short one, the same thing I did with the Lexus, and it's gonna be bolt on this part of the bracket. The first time I was leaving this part over here to make it flush, you know, but still it's good. So I have, you know, room to play to adjust the light. Right there is hitting the bracket on top, and as you can see, where I grind more on the bottom to make the light, you know, tilt down or level the way I want it. It's hard to record and do this at the same time. So this is pretty much how it's gonna look like. Alright, kinda looks a little bit ugly because of the gaps, but I really don't care. I'm gonna use the bolts that came with these lights when I bought them, because when I installed them on the Lexus I have to use custom. Alright, let's put the ball in there and see if it's gonna fit. Yeah, it's gonna work. This is tied with the hands right now. So far I like how it's looking like. Sticking out a little bit. It really doesn't look so bad. As long as it does the job for me, that's gonna be fine. Looks like it wants to go this way a little bit. Anyways, when I tied it, I'll adjust it. Okay, so I got my chip tester. There is two wires. There is a pink and a white. So I'm gonna get some ground from these bolts right here and test each of these wires. So that's the pink. Pink is positive, white is negative. Now we know this one goes like that. So it looks like blue is your positive and black is your negative. Yeah guys, we have the first LED pod mounted on this third gen 4runner. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna time lapse this.
Somebody stop me!
I'm almost done. As you can see, I grabbed the wire, very nice. I just did the same on the other side, and I'm gonna use some of this flex tubbing to protect more of this from water, mud, and all that kind of stuff. Pretty much it. All I have to do is just wait for the night and see how things are gonna be. Yep, yeah buddy, look at that. How nice. Let's just wait for the night and see how these things are gonna work. Alright guys, it's been probably 10 months, maybe 8, can't remember how long, but yeah, it's been a lot of changes on the truck. The truck is lifted, some 35s, but that's gonna be in another video. Right now, as you can see, it's night, and I'm gonna show you, the performance of these lights. So these are diffuse lights by Aurora. You can get them at offroadproducts.com. I'm gonna leave the link on the description below. And yeah, they basically shine the light, I believe, 100 degrees. And the thing I choose these lights is because I can use them as DRL'S. They are on all the time, daytime, nighttime. And yeah, they also can help you to see the corners. As you can see around the trail and above. That's probably, see that tree right there, that's probably 20 feet, maybe more than that. Other good point that I want to talk about these LED pods is, if you look them straight, they are not gonna blind you like spot or combo lights. You look straight at them and they really blind your eyes. These ones, they're bright, but they don't blind you like, oh my god, it's bothering me so much. I never ever have an issue like other drivers flashing the high beams because they're so bright. I never have that issue. I never get pulled over. I have these same lights on my previous vehicles, like I mentioned before, and that's the good thing about it. Also, yeah, this is another video. iPad mounts and the iPhone mount. That's gonna be another video. But anyways, this is how it performs. Let me show you. And yeah, remember, this also can be controlled by the original switch right here. See? Anytime, even with this off, you see? That's a good thing about it. And remember, if I turn off the truck, let's say it's daytime, you turn it off, the lights go off. See that? So that's pretty cool, guys. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, because it's a lot of work and not a lot of people show you how to do the modifications, especially step by step. Now these are the headlights. Now talking about headlights, I ordered some XBull headlights. Oops. They are coming. They take so freaking long, man. I ordered them 2 months ago and they still haven't arrived. I'm gonna make a video on that too, so stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe to show you all these modifications. That's low beams, high beams, and those are the fog lights. You see how high they shine against the headlights? Look at that. Those are high beams. Look at that. Fog lights. Low beams. High beams. See the difference? I'm gonna turn off this and drive with the fog lights only. Fog lights. As you can see, they are bright but not crazy bright, because the light spreads 100 degrees like I mentioned before. They're just fine for night and day. They are on all the time, every time I ride this truck. One more time. That's the low beams, high beams, low beams, fog lights.